I don't think I trust these police officers. One of them just holding the murder weapon with his bare hands.
Looks like it's never been used before.
Yeah.
Strange.
Today we watch an Italian movie with lots of nudity. Yay! From 1987. This is Delirium.
It's like you're feeling pleasure you've never felt before. That's it. Enjoy it. Yeah, like that. Caress her legs now, Christine. That's good. Now, come on. Come on. Oh!
Move toward me.
Our movie begins with instant boobs as we see a photo shoot for the porno mag Pussycat. Watching this photo shoot is Mark, who's in a wheelchair observing the whole thing, but he doesn't have eyes on the model. He has eyes on the magazine's owner, Gloria.
That's good. Look to your left, Kim.
That's it. That's it. Keep laughing. Good. Sexier. Make it sexier.
Just a few more.
He is obsessed and for some reason makes a dirty phone call to her from like 100 feet away.
You don't know how much pleasure I get just watching you. Don't you want to let me see you in the nude? I'd be forever grateful. You're a sex goddess. You make my member throb with desire. It wants to penetrate your flower and explode.
This is getting boring, Mark.
Let's get some Gloria backstory.
You know, the day you married Carlo, a lot of people thought you were only doing it for his money.
Well, don't you believe it? I married because I was in love.
As she explains her story, we'll show her being stalked. You see, she used to be a model, but marrying this rich guy gave her the opportunity to buy the magazine herself and settle down in love. Unfortunately, her husband died in a terrible speedboating accident. So, the model from before is now a cyclops and gets stabbed with a trident? Is a sentence I didn't think I'd ever say. Mark calls up Gloria and says, hey, someone with blonde hair just stabbed that model with a freaking trident and threw her in your pool, giving us this really pretty shot of her walking in the rain. But unfortunately for Mark, he's watching, she sees him and thinks he's just perving on her in a see-through dress.
Get on you!
We meet a second model who's doing a mummy fetish photo shoot, which is not a British mom photo shoot.
It becomes macabre. Very slowly, remember. That's good. Like that. Keep shooting, Roberto. Now, start undressing.
She looks like a giant bee and is killed by bees! Back at Pussycat Magazine Central, we meet Flora. Flora used to own the magazine and she wants it back. And she's going to blackmail Gloria with the old porno she did. And she's also going to force her girlfriend to watch it over and over for some reason.
But I was the one who got you started in modeling, or you'd have turned into a cheap prostitute. You and your brother Tony didn't know where your next meal was coming from in those days. Why, if it hadn't been for me, you'd be walking the street.
Do we have to watch anymore?
Leave it alone and sit down.
Gloria does decide to sell, but not because of Flora's blackmail, but because the killer is sending her photographs of the victims with a big blown up poster of Gloria herself in the background. So who is the killer? We have a few suspects. It could be Flora, she's blonde. Gloria's assistant, who's also blonde, thinks it's the photographer. He does have access to Gloria's old photos that are in the background of the death photos. Gloria, she thinks it's Mark, who is fantasizing about killing her boyfriend, and she has a nightmare that he sticks some glowing rod in her.
Don't turn the light on. I have one. I really want to admire you.
The movie wants us to think it's Mark and shows us a scene of her being chased through a graveyard by him. But it turns out he was just delivering flowers to the grave of a friend. As Gloria is escaping what turns out to be absolutely nothing, she literally runs into her brother, who has come to pick her up for scouting of a photo shoot in a department store that his girlfriend runs. This mostly consists of her explaining all the ways she wants to be naked in front of her brother.
What's your hurry?
You have a very persuasive brother.
What do you think if I posed with just this wind jacket on?
Uh-huh. Good idea.
Or maybe, better yet, nude on skis.
And... they're both dead. Great knowing you guys. The cops have figured it out. It was the photographer. It was not the photographer.
Gloria.
Spoiler for a 37-year-old movie, it was the brother. Wait, what?
What's the matter? Don't you like me? Don't you like me? Oh, no. I haven't become a transvestite.
To be fair, he did tell us earlier in the movie.
I was probably the last one to see her alive. The last one, no. You're forgetting her killer.
Okay, so he killed the first woman because in his mind she took Gloria's job and now he doesn't get to see his sister's boobs anymore. He killed the second woman because she was going to take away Gloria's boyfriend. And now he's decided that since she quit the magazine and isn't going to model anymore, he has to see her boobs one last time before killing them both.
Now I want to see them.
Overall, what the hell movie? There's so many questions throughout this whole thing. Why does the bad guy see the women he kills as monsters? Why fake his own death? Why kill his girlfriend? Why does the boyfriend pretend he's not in Rome when he is?
Gloria, it's me, Alex.
Alex, how are you?
I'm so glad you called.
You finished your film? You back?
No, baby, I'm sorry. But I'll be in Rome Monday. Gloria, I miss you.
Why is my camera quality at an all-time low? Well, that's because my camera broke and I'm using the one built into the laptop. Why is the actress suddenly nervous about showing her boobs at the end of the movie? Yeah, when he cuts the bra, she holds it on despite the fact she's had 3 sex scenes by this point. There's only 3 deaths in this one, which is really low for Lamberto Bava, the director who did Demons and Demons 2, which is shitloads of death and chaos. This was a more psychological stalker movie. The bad guy uses a voice changer to make our main character think the killer is a woman.
Now it's your turn, Gloria. You can't escape.
Most of the actors in this one are not known outside of Italy. We do have George Eastman, who shows up in a lot of Italian post-apocalyptic movies, so there's that. Yeah, this is certainly a movie. If you're into these type of foreign horrors and you want to see a little bit of Italian boobs, go ahead and check it out. Thank you for watching. As always, I shall try to do better next time. Sorry, not a long outro this time. Here is a bonus clip from the movie.
The truth is, you don't want to walk. You have a mental block because you feel responsible for Cinzia's death.
Yes, you're right. If she hadn't been in my car, Cinzia might still be alive. And I'd be walking. And we'd even have been married. Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, by the way, the movie ends with Mark shooting the brother in the dick with his rifle. Goodbye.